Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you guys so much for stopping by the time this video goes up, I know we would have hit 2,000 subscribers, so I'm saying thank you in advance. We are currently at 1,999. That's if we have not already clocked 2,000 as I'm speaking, but I believe that by the time you see this video we'll be at 2,000 and something subscribers. I just want to say a big thank you so much for thinking it appropriate or for finding my channel worthy for you to click on that subscribe button. So if you're seeing my face for the first time, it means that this is your first time here. You're very much welcome. Thank you for stopping by, and please do not leave without subscribing so that you can always get notified whenever I post a new video. Let's jump into the video. So today I want to share with you guys things that you absolutely need to have in your kitchen. You guys, it's 2023, okay? So these are things that I believe that will make your life easy in the kitchen and will just make you more efficient. The first one I'm going to talk about, so the intention of this video is to share with you guys 10 kitchen items that you absolutely need. So the first one is going to be a kitchen scissors, and I'm going to demonstrate why you need a kitchen scissors. So you want to open a pack of milk, a pack of biscuit. This is Top Milk. If you're in Cameroon, you know this brand. I'm doing free adverts. So you want to open up a pack of milk, and you know they have these parts here. So you're struggling to tear it up. You're going to waste like maybe a minute or two just trying to pull this thing apart, as opposed to getting your kitchen scissors and then you just open it up like that, and voila, it's open, and you go ahead and do what you want to do. So you absolutely need to get a kitchen scissors. You could get a regular, like this ones, you see it has this part here, but you could get a regular scissors, like the scissors that we use every day at home, and you could just make it dedicated for the kitchen, or you could actually get a proper kitchen scissors. And some people go ahead and use scissors that they used to cut mesh, they used to cut this or that, and they use it in the kitchen. I would say it's not appropriate. So if you can lay your hands on a kitchen scissors, please get one. Another thing you can use your kitchen scissors for is when you're fixing fish, you're trying to clean your fish. Those what they call those things, is it the fins or the fangs or those things that are spiky? When you try to pull it, I wish I had fish to demonstrate. When you try to pull it off with a knife, it's very difficult. Sometimes your fish will scatter, but you just go in with your scissors and you trim it out, and it's very easy. The next thing you want to have is gloves to take off your pot from the fire. Your hand is not iron ore. You need to have something that you can take off your pots from the fire. So I have these ones. I had other ones. I had one that they wrote kitchen every day on it. Is really old now, so I'm going to change at some point and start using this one. So you want to have a couple of these, and you even want to have reserve so that you can always go back. So if you go to the market, I bought this from Okrika and I think they were 500 francs each, but if you want brand new, I mean, these are also not used, they've not been used, but they are from Okrika, so we consider them to be like second hand or second class. But if you want brand new, you can definitely go to shops. I think there's a shop, I live in Cameroon, in Nimbe. There's a shop at Half Mile where I saw one which was like, I think 2,000 francs. It was in the pack, 2 sides, so you can see that I got different sides, because sometimes with Okrika you might not find a pair, like you might not find these two. The lady who sold this to me, she said she had the other side of this in another bale at home, and I was like, I still like it like this. It's functional. I just need it to carry my pot, and especially also to take out things from the oven. It is very functional. Okay, the next one is spare kitchen napkin. So this is the kitchen napkin. I feel like there's a lot of red and white stuff here. This is the one I'm currently using, that's why I put it here. This one I am not using. I have a couple other ones in the cupboard that I'm not using, but this one I particularly like it. I use it as a prop for my cooking videos when I'm sharing recipes. I like it a lot. But obviously you need this because you need them when maybe you have you want to clean plates, you want to pack up your plates in the rack and you don't want them to be wet. Okay, you use them to wipe it, and it's good to have spare. I have this one that I'm using, I have this one, then I have 2 others. This one as well, I used it to make water fufu. I used it as my cloth to tie my the cassava after it had fermented. So I washed it and I just hung it here. So I have a good number of them, and you want to make sure that you have a good number of them as well, at least 4. 2 that you're currently using, and then 2 maybe spare, or more if you can. The next thing is a chopping board. You need to have a chopping board. You guys, I am not in the habit of using a chopping board, but every time I use it, I feel I I'm happy I used it, because for example, if you want to slice vegetable, by the time you're done, you would see how your palm is going to have lots of lines like on your palm, because you were slicing and the knife was resting on your finger, as opposed to you putting on a chopping board and slicing. So a chopping board is also very functional, and you need to have one in your kitchen. The next thing that you need to have in your kitchen is a kitchen planner. I have one right here. I'm sure you guys can see it. I have one right there. This is my kitchen planner. I use it to plan what we're going to eat. I also use it to keep track of what we have in the freezer. If you are like me, guys, I forget the foods that I have in the freezer if I don't write it down somewhere. So for example, you cook a pot of ndole and then you guys eat the ndole Monday, then there's a little bit of it left and you just put it in the bowl and keep it in the freezer. After 1 week, I promise you, I'll forget what is in that bowl. So it's either you have these small stickers where you can write what is in the pan, or you have it here. So for me, I have corn, I have dry fish, I have fresh fish, I have banga, I have huckleberry, and I have rice. I know that that's what is in the freezer, so I just title it raw freezer meals. And if it's cooked, I'll title it cooked freezer meals. And then I also have breakfast ideas here, because there are some days that I wake up and it's like I have amnesia, like I've forgotten every breakfast that my children could eat. Or there are some weeks that if I want to plan, I want to plan ahead and say, okay, this is what they're eating Monday to Sunday. Just because when you plan, you guys, it feels like there's a weight that has been taken off of you. So I have boiled sweet potatoes. No, I'm not going to tell you guys all the breakfast ideas I have there, because I will do a video sharing with you guys. I have done a video already, but these ones are all healthy, no deep frying, no flour breakfast ideas for your kids. Look forward to that video. Okay, so the next one I have is extra lighter. You guys, have you ever woken up around 8 p.m. and you're like, I'm craving fried egg, let me go and fry egg, and then you get into your kitchen, lighter is not working. Lighter is not working. It's not working. You need an extra lighter. Or if you use matches, you need extra match. But I don't like matches, because when you strike the match, a lot of the times people leave it on the gas. How am I saying people? Like I do it, I'll leave it on the gas, it will burn the burner and it will leave stains. Sometimes you see match on the ground and all of that. I imagine that if I do it, then the rest of the people in the house, they do the same. Imagine how stained my gas cooker is going to be. So I prefer lighters. And then if you have a, how do I call this kind of gas cookers? Is this self-igniting? A gas cooker that ignites on its own. I don't know what they call it, but if you have that, it's also going to save you, because you would not need to have matches or lighter. But if you have a gas that requires you to use a lighter or matchsticks, then you want to make sure that you have extra. Okay. The next thing is measuring cups. I don't know why I did not bring my measuring cups here. Let me get one and show you guys. These are the measuring cups I was talking about. You know, when you see those recipes and they're saying use 1 cup of this, 1 cup of that, if you don't have the same cups, that you are making a lot of noise. Oh my god. Oh my god. These are the disadvantages of working from home. Anyways, let me continue. So you guys, these are the measuring cups I was talking about. If you guys notice, whenever you're watching recipes online, they're always like, use 1 cup of this, use a 1/4 teaspoon, use 1 teaspoon, use 1 tablespoon. If you do not have the spoons that they are talking about, I'm sorry, your measurements are not going to be right. For example, if I'm using this cup and I say use 1 cup of flour, and then you go ahead and use a cup like this, we're not talking the same measurements. We are not, okay? Even though you guys already know my take when it comes to things like baking and recipes, I don't believe in replicating a recipe. There are some things that you have to actually replicate, like everything the same, but there are also some things that, based on maybe even the weather condition in a certain place, will require that you use less water than whatever the person that was filming that video used. So when it comes to things like that, you have to use your intuition, you have to use your African mother instincts to know that let me pour some more salt. Anyways, I have succeeded in sharing with you guys 7 items that you must have in your kitchen in 2023. I'm leaving it now over to you guys. The rest 3, our title says that 10 kitchen equipment that you need, or 10 items you need to have in your kitchen in 2023. So I'm leaving it to you guys to go down in the comment section and leave the rest 3, because I cannot do all the work by myself. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.